Hey everybody, this is Stuart, and I'm going to be starting the second vlog now. It's right after the first vlog, so that's why I'm wearing the same shirt, same lighting, everything. But vlog number 2 is going to be focused on how do you actually register for these courses once you've decided that you want to move forward and kind of take the plunge into the certification route, just like I have. So I'm going to switch over to my computer here and start a screen cap and just kind of walk you through the process of how I got started and where I registered and all that goodness. It'll work for you. Just look for locations near you and let's get started. Okay, so the first step is, well, getting to the WSET website. And as you can see, it's WSETglobal.com. It's really that easy. Just go to WSETglobal.com. Now, the next thing you'll want to do is you'll want to understand which certification or qualification they have here that you want to go for. I have kind of given a high-level example of what those qualifications are like, but if you want to read a little bit more in depth, see some of the content behind them, any of these kind of go through and describe that in more depth than a like 20 to 30 second description on a vlogger site. So definitely dig in deeper if you're still on the fence about which one you want to do. And yeah, so let's pretend, for example, that I'm going to go for a level 1. So I'm going to go for the WSET level 1. That's what I want to do. I know nothing about wine. I click on that and magic happens because of the internet. And now I have everything here. So like I said, it gives you a description, lets you get more information about it. You can sign up for their newsletter, which I'm not going to do at the moment, so I kindly close you. And what you'll learn, course delivery. So talks about how the 6 guided learning hours. That is another difference between the WSET and the Master Court. Master Court's much more independent study. Here you actually have guided classroom curriculum, which I kind of like. I mean, I study on my own and things like that, but I do like that if I feel like I'm learning something a certain way, I can go in front of somebody who might present it in another method and have it click better, or just tell me that everything I know is wrong, which wouldn't be the first time. I mean, I am married after all, so. But moving on, you learn about the assessment, closed book 30-question exam, entry requirements, there'd be legal drinking age, which makes total sense. There's other stuff, but that's basically it. Now, it tells you the next step, level 2. You can ask the questions or look for content in the Knowledge Center. This is the most important thing, though, if you're looking to register, where to study. So you wait for the internet to kindly return that nugget of information to you, and you get this really cool map. So it starts you off in London because, well, they're based out of there, and that's where they wanted to center the map at, which makes total sense. I'm going to allow for my location to be used. So I went ahead and already brought the map close to where I live. Now I'm going to say I want to study in San Antonio, Texas, and I want my qualification to be the level 1 in wine. So let's see what pops up. It's going to be looking all over the place, and lucky for me, because I live in San Antonio, there are no people who offer wine certification courses in San Antonio. I'm zooming out. There's nothing. But luckily, there is Houston and there is Dallas. So if I wanted to register for something, say in Houston, I can click here. Tells me it's the Texas Wine School. I can go visit the website. Say Dallas is where I want to go instead. Dallas Wine Education Center, visit website. So you can go here. It's going to pull up that actual website for that location, and then you just go about your business of saying, okay, I want to go level 1. It'll tell you, hey, the fee is $295, but it includes all study material, wine administration fees, all that cool stuff. And then you can just say, yeah, I want to register. So I'm going to add this to my cart, and you check out. And then they'll send you stuff, and it's cool. So that's essentially it. It's really that easy to register for a low-level WSET. Now, going back to, say, if I wanted to do something like a level 3, that's when it's going to start becoming more difficult. They actually have a an online level 3 that I just saw. I'm not quite certain what that is, because level 3 has a component of blind tasting associated with it. So I don't know if they like mail you wine and you write up what it tastes like and you mail the notes back, or you like type the notes into a form or something. I don't know. I have no clue how you take a blind tasting online. But I mean, who knows? Who knows? So say I want to do a level 3 in wine. Once again, no one near me. They're both in Dallas and in Houston. So then I would just go, okay, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go back, take my level 3. And the exams do get more expensive as you go up. So like level 1 was about $300. Level 2 is about, I think with fees, comes out to about $730. And then I think this is like a $1,200, $1,350. So I mean, they're gonna go up as you go into price. But I mean, topics to be covered. Look at this. You get all of this information in the level 3. Now, another thing to note, and this is important because of the class time requirements, you normally don't see these courses offered in a single block unless they're listed as like intensive study curriculums. So in this example, basically September 15th, 16th, every weekend from mid-September until mid-October, you're going to be in class, and then you'll be taking your exam. So for me, if I want to take a level 3, I'm going to basically have to live in Dallas for a month somehow, because it's a 5-hour drive up and back. So I'm gonna have to maybe do the one in Houston. I don't know, or the online. Maybe I take the online. That's what the online's for, is so people like me can do stuff and not have to travel all over the place. All right, so yeah, I mean, that's how easy it is to register for these things. The hardest part is making sure your schedule works, sometimes coming up with the money, and then also just getting prepared for it. You don't want to commit to something like this and not put the time and energy into it in order to make sure you pass and get the most out of it. So buckle up for the experience, and if you do decide to register, awesome. More power to you. Hope you do well. Hope you pass. Ideally, everybody in the world becomes some sort of expert on wine at some level. It would just kind of make everybody a lot happier, kind of chilling, geek out about wine more often. That's the hippie in me coming out. You don't see that very often, and now it's repressed. Anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you like today's vlog, please like, subscribe, and comment. The next vlog that's coming out will actually be my first study vlog, and so I've already kind of been chipping away at the book over the last, this is the book I'm using. I've been chipping away at it for the last couple months while I was deciding whether or not I was going to move forward with it, and now I'm doing some hardcore studying. I'm going to block off about 3 or so hours today and just really get into it and just try to get through this French wine chapter that takes up what feels like half the book. And then the Italian wine chapter, which takes up what feels like 1/3 of the ending. So we'll see how I feel after this. If I can even get through any of those chapters, we'll find out. But stay tuned. I encourage you to follow me on the vlog. And I'll see you guys again later.